Hey everyone, my name is Jay, and look what I got! That's right, this is the Nerf Mega Magnus. I got it off of Amazon with the aid of a $25 gift card and some of my own cash. It's a little bit more expensive on Amazon than it is in stores. You can find it in Walmart now, and it's listed online at the Target website, but it says it's neither available in stores nor over the internet. So, but I got one, and I couldn't wait to take it out of the box, so I did. So I apologize for that. It's a box. It's in an open box, which is interesting. So I just wanted to make note of that real quick. But just right off the bat, this is just gonna dive right into the review. The first thing I noticed right away, like even just seeing pictures of it, was that it doesn't have like a regular barrel attachment point, which makes sense because if you look at and Coop said it, if you look at the diameter of the barrels for the End Strike Elite or regular line compared to the diameter of the barrels and the size of the Mega Darts, you're not going to get darts flying out of there, you're just going to get them stuck. So, my thoughts, first off, is that this is freaking huge. And it weirds me out because the handle is tiny. The grip is incredibly comfortable, but it is very small. And I thought that the bottom was a weird place to put a tack rail, but I mean, whatever. I mean, I would never use the tack rail for anything. I do have plans though, so I'm just going to give you a little foreshadowing right there. I have plans for a Magnus, and that's all I'm going to say. But it is a 3-round internal clip, so the clip is right in here, and the prime is just absolutely nuts. And the one thing my one qualm with this right now is, and I don't know if this is just mine or if other people's Magnuses, I don't know, if their versions do this as well, but I'm having trouble with the forward prime lock. And as you can see, I am jiggling it around, and only when you really wrestle with it does it actually prime back, which is really weird. And I'm going to be taking it apart, I'm going to be modifying it, I'm going to be doing a mod guide for it, but just right out of the box, it shouldn't be doing that. So that's, excuse me, that's my one really big complaint. Loading is interesting. You have to load the head of the dart first and then press the rest of the dart in. There's not enough space to just put it in completely flat, but you just kind of press one dart in after another until the clip is completely filled up, which it will be after 3. And then, excuse me, you simply prime forward and fire. And for stock, this is getting decent ranges. I don't have numbers, and I don't do like legitimate range tests because that's a waste of time, and I don't really like doing those, and there are channels devoted to that. But the ranges are pretty impressive stock. However, I'm always looking to make my blasters better, so I will be modifying this. Right off the bat, though, I want to say that this is direct plunger, so I'm really excited about that, and I've seen Sykes' video, and the spring is massive. So Orange Modworks, if you see this, please, dear God, make an upgrade spring, because that will be ridiculous. But I'm just going to cycle through the other rounds, and it actually primed this time, so, and here we have it stuck. The interesting thing, though, is that there's this button right here, this little release button, and if you press it, it usually allows the primer to be opened back up. And the last round, the prime on this is very nice, and I love how they chamber. At close ranges, even the iron sights are kind of actually pretty accurate. And I know people are like, no, it's plastic. Yeah, I'm a troll. It's not iron, so it can't be called iron sights. It's iron sights. That's the terminology for it. Get over it. I've already seen people make this shoot elite darts. I've seen people, shout out to Rob at Southern Brisbane Nerf Club. He actually integrated a 6-clip from a Centurion into this so that it's a 6-round mag instead of a 3-round mag, and it looks pretty freaking awesome. But you know, my thoughts on this are, all in all, that for $15, like, you can get this for $15 at Walmart. American money. So 15 American dollars, and this is millions times better. Excuse me, I can't words today, guys. This is a million times better than the Centurion could ever hope to be. Like, I knew that I wasn't going to like the Centurion. As soon as I heard that it was reverse plunger, I was like, nope, and I never got one. I've played with one maybe once, and I've heard that they just completely eat the Mega Darts. And this, although the forward prime lock is messed up on it, I've cycled through it at least 100 times now already, and it hasn't jammed at all. So I'm really super impressed. What's also cool is that you can actually muzzle load it. So, you know, if you're doing things like black powder rules, if you know what that is, you know, that you could use a mega gun for black powder rules. So my thoughts on this, the paint job is pretty nice. I do like the handle. My hands aren't that large, so, you know, this isn't really nice for me. I think it looks weird compared to the size of the rest of the gun. Like, it just looks weird with a small, tiny handle. But honestly, this is going to be intimidating. You know, even with only 3 shots, people are going to run away from this. And my advice is, if you want a Mega Blaster and you're stuck, go with this. You know, and Bobololo said this as well. You know, if it were a toss-up between the Centurion and the Magnus, it's not, the Centurion doesn't even, you know, show up to the party. This is just incredible for a Mega Blaster. Like, this is just huge. And to do a little side-by-side comparison, like, this is my Retaliator, and this is the Magnus, and they're about the same length until you prime it, if I can prime it. And then there it is. This is huge for, like, a pistol kind of thing, a Nerf pistol. So I wouldn't use this as, like, a primary or a secondary, really, but I'm going to use this at some point for Nerf because it's just so awesome, and I have plans for it. So I hope you guys look forward to finding out what those are. I will be posting pictures on my Facebook page over break of what my plans will be. If you don't like my Facebook page yet, there will be a link in the description. If you like what you see, please subscribe so I can continue to make videos. Remember, mod at your own risk. Modding can potentially damage the internals of the gun, so do so with that in mind. I am not in any way, shape, or form responsible for you damaging your own blaster. That is your own fault. Do your research, do your homework, guys, and don't do anything that is beyond your skill level. So final thoughts, this is an awesome blaster. I highly recommend it if you want Mega. If not, then get something else. But for those of you looking for a Mega Blaster that will actually deliver on its promises, then this is your blaster. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you